I know this may surprise you, but I really try to find something positive of what's happening lately with Star Citizen. Folks, welcome to the channel, and I'm not even being ironic, I'm being serious. I was looking at some of my latest videos, and thank you so much for everyone watching, commenting. That is hugely appreciated, especially the new subscribers. That just shows me I'm on the right track. I'm on the right path of honesty, transparency, and lack of shilling. I'll leave the shilling to the others. They're great at it. Here, not so much. So, thinking about what is it that I have good to say about 323, because man, I've said plenty of negative. Well, one of the things I've seen is that there seems to be some modifications. I'm not saying it's a gold pass or anything like it, but there seems to be a button here that doesn't actually work, but it is there. And I don't know, maybe that's something new. Maybe it's been there for a while and I haven't noticed it, so if that's the case, my apologies. Another new thing is that we have less space in our ships. Used to be 4K, now it's only 1. If you do your math, yeah, that's 25% of the inventory capacity in your Avenger Titan. Right? And I'm sure that someone will be super happy about this, because there's people just like that. I was reading some comments of several people super excited and happy that ships are now a lot more expensive. These are the kind of people that when their boss tells them you're going to be getting a pay cut, they are, well, this gives me the opportunity to work even harder. So, there's people that really enjoy getting right done nice and hard, and then there's people that when you piss on them, they say, yeah, you're kind of pissing on me, you're not covering me in holy water, you're just urinating on me, and I don't enjoy it. Well, I don't enjoy getting pissed on. If that's your thing, you're gonna be super happy with patch 323, because all of the so-called features are pretty much us getting screwed. I do like that we have our hard point now that is not scaled down because of gimbals. Even though they changed the gun now? Yeah, it seems that now we have a more realistic... That was too large, that thing that used to have the Gatling. Now we have a Revenant, which would have been my first choice as well. So a little bit of common sense there prevailing. Nice. Cool. Oh, that is so damn stupid. Instead of repeaters, we have cannons now. Alright. Anyway, let's go do a mission, because this video is going to be specifically about master modes. Why is it that this sucks so much? Because you may hear people saying, it's actually awesome, I like it. And you may see people that say, no, it's crap. And there's actually one well-known person that says it's shit, and then because of mysterious reasons in their relationship with the company are now saying, well, it's really not all that terrible. No, it's very bad. It really is. Why? I'll just show you why. First of all, you're looking at something that is basically slower in general than before, and then it has a bunch of arbitrary decisions. The first one being the one you see now, which is you cannot go faster than 30 meters if you have your landing gear down. Even if you go into decouple mode and I'm accelerating away, my limit, so there it is, you see, you cannot go faster than 30 meters. Why is that? Because I have my landing gear get down. Who gives a rat's ass if my landing gear is down? The ship should have the same velocity. Nope. No, if the landing gear is down, 30 is your limit. Now, something very interesting is if I bring my landing gear down, landing gear up, I can go faster. Now, you want to see something even more interesting than this? Even if I open, let me see if I can open this. Even if I open my hangar, open exterior, that doesn't change a damn thing. So this is not an issue. My landing gear is. What's the logic, common sense, and realism behind this? God only knows, because I certainly don't. That this does not affect my flight capabilities in the least, but this does, well, let's close all of that crap. But the wonders of having now two distinctive flying modes, which is SCM mode and the other one, which is nav mode, which it takes longer than before to switch between. Again, more wasted time. This misguided idea that wasting time is somehow gameplay. Well, the interesting thing about it is that it's not only taking forever each time you go from one to the next, which is something that you probably will want to do often. For example, if you want to check, whatever is around you, you have to go into nav mode. If I want to check these markers, I have to be in nav mode. Doesn't matter if I'm about to jump or not. The other thing is that when I'm in nav mode, I have no shields. I cannot fire guns. If I'm in nav mode, for whatever weird, artificially imposed reason, I don't have shields, I don't have guns. That's the way it is. Now, my maximum velocity, yeah, there it is, 1135. Okay, if I go into SCM mode, it just hits the brakes. It slows you down because that's the way apparently it should be. I cannot go faster than that. Why? Well, because I'm in SCM mode. And what the fuck does that mean? Because it wasn't the case before with the old mode that is still right now in 322. That's not the case. Well, because they're making it better. This is like convincing people that higher prices on things and you having to spend more hours of your life grinding on the same bunker and same mission you've been doing year after year is somehow good for you. This is the same kind of logic, which is the logic of a fool, the logic of someone that has abandoned all common sense and all reason and will suck up like a whore whatever it is that they put in their mouth. I don't want to be graphic, but it is what it is. And I see it in some of the comments. It is sad that you see people be like that. Instead of saying, you know what, this sucks. I mean, I won't stop playing, at least not for now, but I'll tell you the truth, CIG, this is bullshit. I don't enjoy it. And maybe, just maybe, if enough of us have the balls to say so, maybe things get better. With the amount of bitches and simps all over the place, that will never be the case. Even if they hate what they're doing, if you just don't have the guts to say it out loud, it will not get better. So now we are in SCM mode. Now I can use my guns, right? Great, fantastic, beautiful. But I cannot go faster than this. This is my limitation now. Even for the simple enjoyment of flying around, you are having this imposed. And again, I want to emphasize the idea that every time I go from one to the other, I have to wait for this shit. Every single time. Yes, you have to do it also, but it's taking more time than before. It's obviously so. And you do this fairly often. I've talked already about the bubbly effect here that's just counterintuitive and just awful. But I want to show you now how combat, because that is the thing about Star Citizen, it's combat. Right? Let's wait a while here until oh yeah, I love that they changed the quantum travel engagement to left button, because leaving things as they were, that is just apparently not acceptable. You have to fuck around things. Yeah. That's the way we do it now. Instead of leaving things as they were in terms of the same button, the same key that I've always used, instead of long pressing B, the same one I used to change modes, no, now they have to do this shit, which, I don't know, apparently it's the cool thing to do. Let's show you how combat is when I'm in, I have to change. Remember those modes, I have to be in long pressing my mode now. Right, I am in decoupled, coupled, slowing down to 0. Decoupled, now I can accelerate at my maximum speed of that. Meaning, oh, I want to check how far away I am from, you better change modes yet again. So I see a hostile there. Let's actually engage said ship. Oh, we have a little vanguard over there. Okay, 6 kilometers away. Yeah, it's gonna be taking more time than before because, yeah, we are now imposed with this artificial speed thing, right? Someone flew, oh, that's just too fast. I'm so glad we're slowing things down. So now it becomes this thing of, I remember when they said that they're doing this because now you can enjoy looking at your ships more. Imagine having the nerve to tell someone that wants to enjoy combat, now we're slowing things down so much that you will be able to enjoy how beautiful the ships are. That's what they said. If you don't think they're not treating you like an idiot, I don't know what else to tell you. Literally, that's what they said. Well, we have these beautiful ships. They're so beautiful that now you'll enjoy looking at them a lot more. Right? As you enjoy looking at them, right? You enjoy looking at your ships. We slow you down because of that. What kind of bullshit excuse is that? Yeah, you'll enjoy looking at them. Just go look at them. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Look at your ships. So is this combat? Yes, it is. I guess it is combat. Is it fun? Well, it's not what it used to be. You're forced to do this crap, which we didn't have to deal with before. Now it's slower and more boring, right? It used to be that if you took the time to learn how to do these things properly, you were not jousting all day long. You got behind your target. You were fast. You were dangerous. Who the hell thinks that slow fighting is better than fast fighting? Do you like watching a match of anything? Do you like watching boxing? Do you like watching a UFC fight in slow motion? Has it ever been more entertaining? Any kind of fighting that is slower? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Starfield combat. That's what this is. This is Starfield combat. You're in a little box that pretends to be you being in space, and I'm okay with that because it's an RPG. It has a ton of content regarding dialogue, regarding going to places, talking to people, listening to stories, listening to a bunch of crap that you may or may not find interesting. For those of us that actually like role-playing games, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Is this the same? Is this enjoyable? Really? No, because if you remember what you did before, this is just not fun, man. I just cannot. I cannot pretend that it is. Can you get used to this? Yeah, you can also get used to losing an eye. You know, you'll be fine if you're in a wheelchair. You still have your life ahead of you, so it's okay. And yeah, the time to kill will be a lot greater. Everything being slower, sure. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is enjoyable? This is a lot of fun? Right? I'm paying so little attention. I don't even know what this. What is it? An arrow? Yeah, an arrow. Okay. Okay, let's actually finish this thing once and for all. Yeah, and oh, I have another one. Right. Let's take a good old look at that beautiful ship that we have here. Right. I can look at it more. Great. That's always been. If there's something I want to do is slow down combat so as to look at stuff. That's always a winner. That's always something. Oh, the shields went up. So, guys, that's basically it. This is combat now. This slow ass thing is now combat, right? And yeah, I guess that basically you're kind of screwed if you're going with a light fighter against a larger, heavy ship. And for some people, that's the way it should have been always. Now, I also understand that no, it should not. If you're bigger and punch harder, but you're slower, the one that is faster, yeah, you should not be able to land a shot on them because they are, yeah, just that. They're faster. They're like a little bee flying around you just too fast for you to deal with, right? And I have missiles here. Okay, let's actually take a look at that. How that works. Just too close. Yeah, I guess I'm too close, right? Are these things targeting or not? Who knows? Who cares? I don't see how that's more enjoyable. Honestly, it's just sad that this is what we have now. I used to enjoy combat. Can you get used to this? I don't know. I honestly cannot tell you one way or the other. Will I still be doing it once this is what life becomes? I don't know. It's just really not all that much fun. It really isn't. And if you combine it with a lack of new content, let me know in the comments, since people are so triggered by anything you say. Let me know in the comments, what are the good things you have in 3.23? Because the list that I have, what is it, animals, distribution centers that don't work? Let me know. See you next time. Take care.